Quiz 1 review functions. Okay, so we have the following problem. We have g of t is equal to a negative 9t minus 4. And then below it we have g of blank is equal to 23. Well, you can think of this as g of t. So we could take these two parts and actually bring them together. So you can say negative 9t minus 4 is equal to 23. Circle your letter and box your numbers. Go ahead and add 4 to both sides. This will give you negative 9t. Cross that out. This is equal to 27. Check it. There's my circle. There's my box. Go ahead and divide by negative 9. Cross those out. So letter T is equal to negative 3. So T is equal to negative 3. So that's what's going to go in the box. So we're going to press down the negative sign, the 3. Okay, we have K of T is equal to 10t minus 19. And then it says K of negative 7 is equal to blank. So this is your T, and what you're missing is you're missing your Y. You're missing the output of this. So what we have to do is we got to plug this in. So what we want to do is take K of negative 7, set this equal to 10, remove the letter T and put in a negative 7 minus 19, because we want this equal to a single number. Do your multiplication here, so you get a negative 70 minus 19. Then you have K of a negative 7 is now equal to a negative 89. So K of a negative 7 is equal to a negative 89. Okay, it says for a given input value of x, the function f, it has an output of y. So right here you want to figure out what y is equal to. So we're going to circle the y's because we want this in terms of y in that box. So we're going to say y plus 6 is equal to 5x, and this is parentheses minus 4. So 5 parentheses x minus 4. Go ahead and do your multiplication first. So we'd say y plus 6. We're going to take 5 times x. Well, that's 5x. And then 5 times a negative 4 is a negative 20. So we want to circle the letters, and we want to box everything else out. So the only letter we really want to circle is the y. So everything else, even including the x, will go into the box. So what I'll say is y plus 6. Now what I'm going to do is make one big box here, because I cannot take 5x minus 20. So I put that in one big box. Now I code the problem, we circle, and we box. So this is a minus 6, and this is a minus 6. Cross this out, so this is y. So this is 5x minus 20 minus 6. So what I can do now is have 5x, that minus 20, that minus 6 can become a minus 26. Now remember, when you put your answer down, don't include the y, only put in the 5x minus 26. So right here we'll put in 5x minus 26. And notice that it says f of x, and notice that the output is the equation 5x minus 26. They both have x's. Okay, next one we have g of 7. So you have g of 7, and we want to compare this to f of x is equal to y. So this is my x and this is my y. So this is 7 on the x, right there, 7 on the x. I want to move up until I touch the blue, which is right there. And then when I want to move across, my answer is right there. So I'm on 7 on the X. I move up to the blue, then I move to the left, and I see that it matches with 4. Okay, next one. You got 10 times f of 7 plus 9 times g of negative 1. So 10 times f of 7 plus 9 times g of a negative 1. So remember, the red is the g of x, the blue is the f of x. So let's do f of 7. 7 is right here. Here's the blue. Move this across. Now remember, they're counting by 2's. So this right there would be negative 2. So right above negative 2 would be a negative 1. So f of 7 appears to be negative 1. So we're going to say 10 times a negative 1 plus 9 times. Now let's find g of a negative 1. So g of negative 1. Now remember, these were your x's. So my x of negative 1 is right here because we're counting by 2's. These bold markings here, they're the even numbers. So this is in front. This is a negative 1. And it looks like we go up and we touch it right there, and that would be a positive 1. So it looks like this would be a positive 1 here. So now we're going to multiply and then, combine the numbers. So multiply and then combine your two numbers here. So 10 times a negative 1, that would be a negative 10. And then 9 times 1 is a positive 9. When you combine them together, you get a negative 1. So it appears negative 1 should be our answer. Okay, next one. They give you f of x is equal to 3. So f of x is equal to 3. So think about this as f of x is equal to y. So this is my x, this is my y. So this is my x value, this is my y value. So this time we're working from the y values, and we're working at 3. So right here, we want to be at 3 on the y. So 3 right here. So now we want to look to the left. There is no blue. However, there's a blue right there. Now we move this down. This takes me to a negative 3. So when I move that down, that takes me to negative 3. So negative 3 matches with 3, or 3 matches with the negative 3 on the x if you read it backwards. So negative 3 should be my answer.